everybody, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Reinforcement Pack, The Broken Alliance. It's the DLC, I've got it! I've noticed a lot of people who kind of watch the channel who are big fans of the Battlestar Galactica playthroughs that I've done. I've done two. Alan War against Commissar Roach. That was fun, and it was very long. But lots of people like this game. I like playing this game. But it comes with a lot of changes, so I'm going to run through. I'm going to do a quick run through. I'll try and put a link on the screen that allows you to kind of go bloop past it, or put a time code or something. I'll try and do something that allows you to just jump through. If you're not bothered about the changes, you just want to see the game, that's what I'll do. Okay, so we've got the Broken Alliance. It's got a mini campaign of 8 story missions integrated into the core campaign. So it's actually part of it, which kind of makes sense because we had the Sagittarian Defense Forces. They were part of the main story, and it kind of felt that went nowhere. But maybe that's how they're going to do it. Maybe that's how they're going to do it. 4 new capital ships: the Minerva class Battlestar. We have another Battlestar to play with. The Argos class Base Star, and 2 support ships: the Celestra and the Hydra, with brand new support abilities. I think what they're going to do with those is you're able to kind of resupply missiles to your ships. 2 new squadrons as well. We've got the Assault Raptor Squadron and the Scorpion Sentry platform. I'm not entirely sure how the Assault Raptors are going to work, but I'll wait. Raptors are a weird one. And we've got update 1.0.34. I'm on 3.5, so maybe it's just functionality things. Persistent damage system available when starting new campaign. Damage persists between battles, can be repaired in war room. Repair costs vary based on location. Additionally, units assigned to the fleet group Daedalus are given an amount of free repairs each round. Damage visualization on damaged units during battles. Both those things are so good. Being able to see the damage you've done and the damage that has been done to you, and not being able to just leave a fleet in a system and go defend. Now you have to think, do I need to reinforce it? Do I need to pull it off the line so I can get it repaired? How long is it going to take through it? How much is it going to cost? All this, it's adding layers and layers and layers of strategy. I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. New ship info in the UI in the war room includes ship repairs, battle history, and slot management. Yeah, okay, fair enough. War Driver Squadron jamming ability, that comes into the notes later, so we'll hold on to that. Raptor Squadron boarding ability and dock target renamed to boost firewalls. Again, later in the notes. Fleet models on the war room table animate when moving towards new location. I like that, it's kind of a little touch. They used to just appear, which felt kind of false. It didn't feel like they were being moved around a war table, like they were being pushed to the next place or anything. They were just, I'm here, now I'm here. So it's a nice little touch, I like that. Auto assigning a squadron to a squadron group is now optional, configured in the options. I've already put that on, so we're going to use that. New SIGINT advisory is added to the intelligence screen, some extra info. Ambient soundscape added to Daedalus War Room. Ooh, that could be interesting. Dre, the sound effects added to the tactical mini-map. Dialogue in cinematic scenes is skippable. Anyone who's seen my playthroughs, you know how I feel about certain parts of the cinematics. They push the story along to a point, but then occasionally it's just like, why am I being told this in the middle of a battle? It has nothing to do with the battle. You're breaking my immersion. Or you're breaking my thought chain, whatever. So being able to skip them, I like. I probably won't do it because there'll be people who are watching this game for the first time. So I won't. But that is something I like, personally. I'm going to just have to deal with the Agathan sisters, I'm sorry. Oh boy, I'm going to have to deal with the Agathan sisters again. Blueprint screen shows significantly more information about unlockable ships. That is useful because it used to be just armor and health, and that was it. Deal with it. Great, understood. Awesome. This time it's going to give us more detail, but that's fine. Ship list in battle is more compact. Haven't seen it, but okay, that works. It'll give you more space to see things on the screen. Right-clicking on ships in the ship list will now open their ship action menu. Oh, that's a nice touch. You used to have to actually find a ship and then right-click on it to actually open the action menu. Now you can just do it off the sidewall. Nice. Right-clicking ships. Oh, sorry, I'm doing that one. Ships can be renamed in skirmish multiplayer by selecting from a long list of names, and the long is in brackets, so I'm assuming it's very long. Not really bothered about that, except when I'm fighting a roach. I don't really care about the names. Munition and squadron slots icons dim when the command is already been given. That is huge. That is massive, because the amount of times I've clicked on something like a missile launching system or something like that I didn't think I'd use, and I deselect it by doing that, and it's no longer targeting anything. I have to retarget. Just go click that one, click that one, click that one, and I'm done. Thank you very much. Moving on to the next ship. That's great. I like that. That's a good change. Improvements in highlighting behavior in the war room. Okay. Planets are now highlighted by the current entry in the battle queue. Okay. Quantity of flag explosions is based on armory subsystem health. That is a big one, because armory really wasn't anything that was useful, except when you were boarded. It didn't really make a difference. Now it's if the armory subsystem takes damage, you don't pump out as much flak to defend your battle stars and things. That's big. I like that. Supply costs mouse over tooltip during FDL insertion. Cool. Updated planet info UI elements for readability. Okay. Fleet location added to the fleet list in the war room. Nice. New strategy layer barks. I'm guessing that's the borders. I'm not sure. If anyone knows, let me know. Resolution slider added for recording autocam replays. Okay, that's pretty cool. Performance improvements and then general AI improvements. Well, I don't like the idea of the AI getting better. The economy, all colonial steadfast and concerned income increase. So you get more money if you've got steadfast and concerned. That's cool, because you're going to be spending a lot more money now. Officers and fleets. Officer base fleet cap raised to 4,000 as opposed to 3,000, I think it was before. Or was it 2,000? I think it stayed at 2,000. Yeah, it stayed at 2,000. You got your first officer and it didn't increase. And then I think it went to 3,500. I can't remember. I checked on Steam and it's like 20th of January that I last played this game. And today is 29th of May. It's been a while. Each rank in the command ability has been reduced to plus 1,000 fleet points. So that makes a big difference. That makes a huge difference, actually. Higher chance to recruit rank 2 and 3 officers in Fleet Academy. That's going to be great late game. That's a big thing, because you used to always get rank 1 and then you had to grind them up, but there was no fleets to grind them up with. Fleets now have support slot to accommodate an 8th support ship. Daedalus and Celestra units will automatically assign themselves to that slot. Okay, so you don't actually have to assign your support ship to your fleet. It goes into a special slot, so it doesn't impact your fleet cap. I like that. Still get use out of it, but it's not actually stopping you from taking lots and lots of guns and missiles and torpedoes. Yay. Quantity of Cylon fleets now capped by difficulty. That is massive. Amount of times you get towards the end of the game and you would be forced to do the last mission because you had no other choice, because there was just so many Cylon fleets on the board, and they just kept adding more. Officers aboard flagships have higher chances of surviving auto-resolve. Nice. Munition. Colonial torpedo stack increased to 60. It was already pretty good at 50. Colonial AP stack size increased to 21. Cylon AP stack size increased to 35. AP missile speed increase to 65 for Colonials and Cylons. Deployment pitch range for mines increased to 400. EMP mines. Subsystem damage reduced from 76. So they're not losing that much there. It's not great. I'd rather it was 7, especially when you hear number 2. Stack size reduced from 10 to 6. I spammed the hell out of these mines, so that actually makes sense to me. Trigger range reduced by 15%. That is painful with the reduced stack size and the reduced damage, but understandable. Viper Mark II hull increased to 34, and the cannon accuracy has been increased. That's pretty good. War Driver. New jamming mode ability decreases hostile squadron speed and evade and has chance to redirect guided munitions. They can literally make your missile go back to you. War Drivers have just become priority targets. Raptor. Dock target renamed to boost firewalls. Units with boosted firewalls now show firewall UI without needing to be hacked. New board target ability initiates combats with Centurions while aboard the hostile ship. Colonial ECM tech teams disrupt the ship's systems, reducing accuracy, subsystem repair, and processing power. Raptors now automatically provide their boost firewalls bonus while docked on their carrier. So you just take them in and never launch them, you still get the boost firewalls. At least that's what that reads like to me. Minotaur and Berserk, minor adjustments to fire control systems values to increase effectiveness at higher posture levels. The Jupiter gets an increase of 165 to its hull, or increase to 165, I'm sorry, I mispronounced there. Atlas max speed increase from 0.75 to 0.85, and that sounds tiny, but it is so much. The Atlas is slow. It's as slow as me on a Sunday morning. And that's slow. So it's a bit faster than me on a Sunday morning now. Medium turrets added to ventral sector without needing to be hacked. So I'm assuming we just get medium turrets. I'm quite happy with that. Sweepers chaff lifetime is decreased by from 5 to 4 turns. That is painful because I spammed chaff. It's what I do. It's my job in life. Put sweeper out. Loads of chaff. Now hit me with your missiles. And then we've got a fixed list, which is it's all the little things like, well, we fixed this, so you no longer get 2 Galacticas. Yes, apparently that happened. Never happened to me. Happened to somebody. So yeah, that's that. You all wanted gameplay. That's what you're here for. So we're not going to go through the fixed list. We've done all the major points. That kind of works. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I'm happy about. We'll see what happens. I've turned the music down just a tad so you can hear me over it without me going hello and yelling and stuff. But if there's anything you want changed with the volume levels or anything like that, let me know. I'll see what I can do for you. Okay. Anyway, it says resume and load and stuff. That is from my previous gameplay, which I hadn't finished. New campaign. We'll go commander and we'll go persistent damage. I am asking for pain here, I know. Disable tutorial. Disabling the tutorial will skip the first 4 campaign missions, including the associated story content. Oh, no, I don't want to disable. We want story. We demand story. That's what we're here for. Okay, we're going to go for this. We'll have to go through the tutorial for the story missions. I'm sorry, guys, but that's, I don't want to lose the story. The story is important to the game. And there will be people out there who have never seen this before, and they're going to want to know what everything's going on. I can't assume that the only people watching this are going to be people who've seen the previous gameplays. So, it's going to be done. And now I will pixelate because my t-shirt is the wrong t-shirt to be playing this game with. There we go.
After Vergon buried their nukes, the leaders of the 12 colonies promised we would never see war of that scale again. Peace would reign in our lifetime, and the lifetimes of our children. They could not have predicted the Cylon Rebellion less than 30 years later. The worst conflict in colonial history, and we are at a stalemate. No foothold gained that isn't lost again within weeks. The Jupiter project was supposed to be our ace in the hole, the largest, most powerful battlestars ever created. Each of the 12 colonies were promised one, in return for signing the Articles of Colonization. The first, Galactica, was Caprica's crowning glory. It went missing 2 weeks after deployment. Athena, the 5th ship to be completed, belongs to Pycon. We were days away from delivering it when we heard the news. Pycon's capital cities were devastated by Cylon assault fleets. Among them, our own Colonial Fleet headquarters. There was no chance to intervene. Command of Colonial Fleet has fallen to Rear Admiral Kane. Our mobile shipyard, Daedalus, has become the ad hoc fleet headquarters. As Kane's XO aboard Daedalus, you have been promoted to Operations Commander of the entire Colonial Fleet. Kane intends immediate retaliation for the attack on Pycon. The war room awaits your arrival, Commander.
Oh, yes, it does. It awaits our arrival. Okay. Ooh.
Pycon's Battlestar is almost ready to deliver, but Sinan says it can't make an independent jump until the fuel lines have stabilized. Kane's orders are to jump Daedalus to Pycon with the Battlestar Athena attached ASAP. That means we have to clear the scouts here or risk telegraphing our movements to the entire Cylon fleet. I'll prep the deck crews for the jump while you deal with the toasters. Good hunting, Commander.
This is really nice. They've changed stuff all over the place. This is awesome. Just little touches, just so you know what you're actually got your mouse over and everything. They didn't have this before. Okay, chapter 1, Daedalus. Let's do this. Okay.
It's time to make our presence known in this war, Commander. I trust you won't need my instruction twice. Tell your ships to move full speed towards the enemy.
Okay, full speed towards the enemy.
Proceed when you're confident with your commands.
Yes, Commander.
Now I'm confident.
Our ships use fire control systems to automatically target and fire on any hostiles that move within range. Turrets will be less accurate the smaller or further away their target is. You can access a ship's fire control and check on its firing solutions for yourself.
Cool. Turrets. Okay, so these are really important because it tells you which direction you can fire in. We could have this ship pointing this way and it wouldn't be able to fire at this. It can only fire inside these cones. And of course, the darker the red, or the closer it is, the more damage, more accurate, the more everything. You also have to know where your guns are in relation to the enemy. This is, or this little ship here, is a Corvette. So go back over here. There you go. This is its main gun. It's underneath the front, so it can't shoot up here with that gun. You have to make sure that it's either on the same level or below your target is anyway, so you can actually continue firing. It's a really clever thing. If you focus your fire, then you are more accurate and stuff. I want you to slow down. I want you to climb as well.
So say we all.
This guy is going to be running into crossfire, so I can't do the same with him for this turn. It's not going to let me. Oh, it's going to make me do that, is it? Okay, fair enough. Focus. Let's turn you like that then.
So say we all.
Alright, so they're both going to be firing. You have armor on different areas. It all adds up.
Sir, we've got a new Daedalus contact.
Well, don't worry, we got this.
Daedalus IFF confirms the contact is a Cylon Corvette. Scanning for further intelligence.
These Cylon corvettes won't hold up to sustained fire. Focus your turrets on one side to punch through their armor and destroy the hull. These ships also have long-range guided munitions.
Yes, they do.
Useful for softening a target before closing in for the kill.
Missile tubes prepped.
Alright, and I want you to keep chasing it. I'm going to ask you to drop down now. You're still focused on that. Excellent.
Understood.
I want you to fire your missiles there. In fact, I'm going to turn up your guns. That's your new target. If you do turn up your defensive posture, it increases. That means that if you're boarded or you're trying to tank damage, that's what turning up your defensive will. If you're trying to do more damage, be more accurate, you can turn up your attack, so you can change your posture. Defense also gives you radius range, whereas attack kind of brings it down. They both reduce your speed, but we're going for maximum damage as quickly as possible. You're above, you're below. I think I want to bring you down a bit anyway. Alright, you also fire more missiles. If you are in attack mode, and you'll fire less missiles if you're in defense mode. Clever little thing.
Missiles incoming!
Okay, they're firing at us with missiles. Rear armor's taking a beating.
Commander, your ships don't seem to be performing as well as they should. They may have system damage that's been overlooked.
Okay, so we want to right-click. You don't have to do it through the right-click all the time.
Tell the engineering crews aboard those ships to hotfix what they can. I'll see to their comprehensive repair once you've finished with your engagement.
What you can do is just click that. As simple as that. Just click the button. When you're repairing something, it doesn't work. So you start repairing your navigation, it shuts down. Or if you're doing your fire control, you can't target. It's only the auto target, so you can't focus your fire and do that. You can't fire your missiles because you haven't got a targeting computer at the time. Okay, let's go. Nice, that's an awful lot of damage you've just taken there, buddy. Rear armor is going
Subsystem repairs
down.
are complete.
I want you to slow down. Don't really want you to change. Go. Oh, we need to press the tact command. Oh! That is Traders. We've got to do a sound effect, people. Nice. Okay. Enter. Kill it. Nicely done. Okay, one down. Rear armor is at 5 on you. No, that's there.
On it, Commander.
Right, what I did there is I've just done a really sharp turn. You can change the orientation slightly. So what we did, if you just know normal turn, you get to there, and that's it. What I did was I stressed the engines to do an even tighter turn.
So say we all.
So we're pointing at him afterwards. So we're doing this really tight turn now. We won't be able to do that after the turn. Basically, we're overstressing the engine slightly. See, he's trying to go over there because that's where he should have finished his turn, but he's not. He's going this way. And now we have this red line, which stops us from doing any major turns or anything, which is fine. I'm going to bring you off that so we get maximum speed out of you. In fact, I'm going to boost you now.
Yes, Commander.
Focus your fire on there.
Missile tubes prepped.
Not going to be firing many missiles. Actually, you know what? I'll go for that. Let's go. Oh, you are in for a world of hurt, buddy. Only 21 health left, no rear armor. Boost. Get you into the fight quicker. Right armor's taking a beating. Dead ship.
All hostile contacts are down.
Yeah.
We recorded a vid feed of the battle if the commander would like to replay the fleet's performance.
I think we should. The replays on this are really good. Especially the way they do it. Because it's like the Battlestar Galactica TV show. It's the more recent one. With the snap zooms and things. And when you get later, you get the big fleets going at it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Missiles flying all over the place. Guns firing. Oh, so fun. Yeah, that was painful. But that was more so. He didn't get many shots, so it wasn't too bad. Bye bye. That will not be the first nemesis that dies to our hands. Oh, that was a good tight turn. And missiles. Really didn't have a choice on that. He had to do that. Notice he says just the more damaged ship was actually further away. Just imagine those with just Vipers and Raiders and capital ships launching missiles. It's just really fun. But anyway.
Congratulations, Commander. But we still have work to do.
Okay, so we've got the strategy index, which tells us what the next mission is. There's also these other ones, if there's any Cylons on the map, or other bits and pieces, which we can pick up later. This is me pixelated because of the green on the board. And my green screen not liking it. Okay, from the strategy index, you can manage your fleets, view mission briefings, and find locations on the table. That's right. To access missions briefing, select it from the strategy index or click on the mission marker. So, mission marker, strategy index. So we can do either. Up here we have the different fleet, different colonial planets. So that's Caprica, which is this one down here, which is why it's highlighted. Then we've got Geminon, Pycon, where we're going. Tauron. Oh, there you go, Tauron. I didn't know that was there. Leonosis, which is behind this bit of writing here. It's that one there. Virgon. Libran. Stay there. Stay. Which is that one. Sagittarion. Scorpia. Erelon. Aquaria. And Canceron. So, that's basically where we're going to be leaving it. We've got 6 of the colonial worlds on our side. We need to keep at least 6 happy. Otherwise we lose. So, this is where we're going to leave it. I only wanted to do the opening, give you a brief overview of what was going on with all the dates and things like that, and then show you the first mission. Should be another one coming out tonight. Fingers crossed. But they will be coming out every day from then on, because I'm really keeping the strategy layer on this is going to be massive. It was a good game before, and they've added 8 missions, permanent damage. It's going to be good. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please do hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share if you're new to the channel. Like what you saw, please do consider subscribing. Until next time, you lot, take care of yourselves. I will see you there. Bye bye.